Thank you very much, sir. And now invite our special invitee, Mr. B. Thiagrajan, to say a few words, please.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to address you this morning. I congratulate ICMA for this fabulous event. From year to year, it has grown in terms of the content as well as the exhibition space. Mr. Chona, I echo your voice in whatever you stated in this welcome address. In a manner of speaking, I mentioned this last year itself, that whether ICMA should become an affiliate member of CII. To Mr. Chandramogan also last year I had mentioned this. Perhaps a collective voice will be. I was told Ashish is doing a great job there, but whether there is a synergy with CII where the voice can be much more louder in terms of these issues, where the industry growth is one important thing, the regulatory issues are one important thing. We keep telling the government that growth alone happening, regulations lying low is incorrect. Regulations going up, but the growth is not happening is pretty bad. My own impression is at this point of a time, regulatory focus is very high, growth is not happening. We are an important stakeholder in your industry because we supply equipment to you. We have a vested interest. Unless you grow, we will not be growing. I am very frank about that. And quite a bit of imports are taking place because this industry is not big enough for domestic manufacturing. Our own dream is that at some point of a time we should depend on Indian manufactured equipment. For that to happen, your industry should grow. So we are ready to do whatever we can to make your industry grow. But in that context, your GST issues or the food safety issues and other license issues, what you mentioned is exactly right, that right now in CII, we are submitting a memorandum in terms of even to set up a small cold storage in several states, as many as 17 licenses are required. And it takes around 9 months for somebody to come out with a cold storage. The GST issues, I was told Ashish is still following up. And there is indeed a business case according to me. Considering your industry, it should have been at 5% for ice creams rather than 18. For the simple reason, it is a wastage of the food, one issue, employment generation, direct as well as indirect. So I look at your industry as a huge employment generator in terms of the country's growth itself. So I am fully with you in this particular issue. As I am a CII National Council member, I am ready to work with you. If you want me to advocate for your cause, I will be pleased to do so. From industry point of view, we want to work with you to make your costs lower. So whether it is to do with the cold storages or whether it is to do with the deep freezers. And as I went around the stall, I'm not talking on behalf of Blustar alone. The entire air conditioning, refrigeration manufacturers, they are committed to your industry, and our own growth among many other categories are dependent on ice creams. Our growth is driven by ice creams for quite a few years. I am very happy that despite all the challenges you have grown, and happy to be part of ICMA. I wish you all the best. Thank you.